Good morning or good afternoon, wherever you may be, or good evening or good night. This is Jen at JensArtyInclinations, a place to create, share and play. Hello everyone. Ephemera is hosted by Luise Heinzl and also by Barbara over at 49 Dragonflies. And today's prompt is altered pocket and texture fragments. Wow, we're going to get some awesome creations today. I can't wait to see everybody's, creations and what they do. All right, so I'm taking a leaf out of Luise's book. Ages ago, might have been in this collaboration last year, she actually sewed through like threads, cut-offs, and it worked. And I thought, I'm going to risk it with my sewing machine. And I thought that would be really, really fun. So that's what I'm sort of putting together. And I've got a few other little textury kind of things, that I'm popping in. So here I'm just using a piece of this newspaper print baking paper that I have as a little bit of a background. Now I've got some of my paper bag handle, cut off bits that I had from the project I did earlier, or a couple of the projects I did earlier. Just to give it a bit of structure to sew onto was my thought. So I didn't do heavy on the glue. I just kind of let it sit there. And then I just glued a couple of spots just to sort of keep it together. I'm not too fussed. It'll obviously move around once I pop it under the sewing machine. And then I'll take it away, and with the magic of camera, you'll obviously see it all sewn together. So I'm just, gluing down the bit of a base there. Here I'm snipping up a bit of, fabric offcut that I've just fraying up a little bit and popping in the corner there. And then I will put my thread over the top again. Sort of just, it's in a little bit of a big wad. I did sew some of the thread together already. So I'm just pulling it out a bit, letting it go over that piece. It's got a couple of other bits and bobs that's stuck in it. And then, look, I popped this little label down. I ended up adding a bit more decoration. But there you are, magic with camera, already sewn together. And, it works so well. So I'm just splattering, adding a bit more texture again, drawing with my, ink spray. And there we are. I wanted it to just jump off the page a little bit. So I had this blue offcut, like it's a really nice dark navy blue. And I thought that kind of contrasts with the background, just tore the edges a little bit. And I really prefer it sitting off that. Plus it does give it a little bit more, structure for it to slide under. So there you are. You can see that I've sewn through that on the back as well. All I've got to do is glue two sides, and then that is my altered pocket with textured fragments all done. How cool is that? So look, I just made a quick sort of cluster on the fly that I popped down in the corner here, got the positioning right. Then I sort of glued it top down so I didn't lose where everything was placed. And then I glued that whole little cluster with the gorgeous little boydie, glued all of that down onto my altered pocket. And I love it. It's so cool. It's so thin. It can fit into any journal. It works brilliantly as a pocket. So thank you to Ephemera, another idea that I'll probably use during the year this year. Don't forget to check out all the links in the description box below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. I'd love it if you could leave me a comment below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed what you saw today. And of course, please subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you next time. And in the meantime, keep creating. Enjoy.